I remember the first time I crossed the threshold of the Hollow House. An eerie silence enveloped the air, and the walls seemed to whisper their own secrets. It was a cold and desolate place whose history was shrouded in darkness. I had no idea that my encounter with this house would become a source of inspiration for one of the most chilling stories I have ever told. It all started when I came across an old diary hidden under a stack of dusty books. The pages were yellowed with age, the handwriting had faded, but the content revealed a terrifying story that sent shivers down my spine. The action of this story unfolded in the late 1800s, when a family lived in the Hollow House. A small child named Samuel was left alone one fateful night while his parents attended a meeting in a nearby town. When darkness descended on the house, a bad feeling fell on Samuel's small shoulders. The first terrible incident occurred when Samuel heard faint footsteps echoing through the corridors. He tried to brush it off by attributing it to his imagination. But the footsteps were getting louder, as if someone, or something was approaching. Panic began to take hold of his young mind, and he sought refuge in his room. As Samuel curled up in his bed, the room was suddenly plunged into complete darkness. The oil lamp in the corner went out by itself, leaving him surrounded by an impenetrable black void. The whispers came from the shadows, echoing chilling. Samuel decided to take a chance and leave the house. He had only a small candle. He made his way through the maze of corridors, and every creak of the floorboards sounded like a symphony of horror. The air grew colder with each step, and the house seemed to come alive around him. As Samuel passed a cracked mirror in the hallway, a ghostly figure flashed across its surface. His pulse quickened, and he tried to convince himself that it was just a trick of the light. But when he turned around, he found himself face to face with a ghost, a childlike figure dressed in tattered clothes, with lifeless eyes. Terror gripped Samuel's heart as the vision reached out to him. He staggered back, desperately trying to break free from his icy grip. The house went crazy, doors slammed shut, and windows shattered. In a last-ditch attempt to survive, Samuel burst through the front door, gasping for breath when he stumbled onto the moonlit path outside. An empty house loomed behind him, its darkened windows watching him with an insidious look. He never came back. Even now, when I tell this story, the memory of Samuel's terrible night at the Hollow House sends shivers down my spine. It serves as a stark reminder that even in the most innocent places there can be a malice that defies understanding.